皆さんこんにちは。テクノプロモーションの代表の河合宏です。いつも動画ご覧いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。本日ご紹介いたしますのはですね、アメリカ最大のヒートプレスおよび熱転写フィルムメーカーのスタール社のですね、熱転写フィルム、ちょっと見えますかね、そのCAD-CUTシリーズですね。カットしてカス取りして、貼り付ける、いわゆるアイロンプリントシートといいますか、熱転写フィルムの、モデルのうちのですね、CAD-CUT Puff ソフトパフという製品です。パフっていうのはこのパフというかパフ、この音の感じでもね分かりますけど、膨らむって感じですよね。で、実際膨らむんですね。平べったい感じでのフィルムなんですけども、熱を加えて、加えますとパッとこう膨らむという、性質のですね転写フィルムです。これボリューム感出ますよね。でそれのメタリック版も発売になりました。普通のカラーとメタリック版がございます。で普通色の使い方とメタリック版の使い方が若干違いますので、動画もスタール社の方2本出されておりますので、今日はスタール社の動画2本立てということで、中でスーパーインポーズって言いますか、和訳つけたものがありますので、初めに標準色と言いますかね、普通色の、パフソフトパフ、こちら実は1回のプレスで出来上がりますよということなんですけども、メタリックになりますと実は2回プレスすることになります。1回やって冷まして剥がしてからもう1回プレスして出来上がりと。でただしこれ両方ともですね、一度膨らんじゃったものをもう1回プレスすると真っ平らになって、このパフ感がゼロになってしまいますので、もうチャンスは1回だけです。1回だけ、その膨らますのは1回だけってことですね。で詳しくはもう、スタール社の方でですね、チャーミングな、ケリー・ウォルタースさんが説明してくれてますので、そちらをご覧になってください。では1本目終わりましても消さないで、その次にメタリック、はじめ標準色、次にメタリックのフィルムが来ますから、2本動画見てください。その後でまたお目にかかります。では後ほど。
Let's print with Puff, and I'm not talking about screen printing, I am talking about a heat transfer material. You guys, CAD-CUT Puff is officially here. Hey guys, I'm Kelly Walters, and today not only am I going to show you how to create this garment using only a heat press, but I'm also going to give you some tips on using CAD-CUT Puff. That way you can be effective and efficient in your business. So before we start applying, let's go ahead to our cutter, which is the Roland GS24. Now you will see this color in our cutter, but as you notice it next to the sweatshirt, this is much darker and this is definitely a little bit brighter than what you're seeing. So just know the color does change a little bit, and yes, this is purple and that is purple, making it the same color. All right, let's go ahead and weed. And this peels, so weeds, extremely smooth. It easily releases from the carrier. Now that also means if you were to do those tiny little designs, they may pop off and you may not get them back on there. All right, I'm just gonna remove this extra piece and we're gonna be done. Okay, we switched out our 16 by 20 for our 11 by 15 platen on our Hotronix autoclam. Now, what we are going to do is go ahead and thread our Gildan Soft Style hoodie, and we're going to pre-press this. Now, because we are decorating with another material first, we just want to make sure that we want to tack our ultra weed down. We don't want to cook it for the full time. And we're going to pre-press. Also make sure that our pressure is correct. Gonna increase it a little bit. And now we are good to go. Okay, so our first is complete. We're gonna slide that back to the middle. And now our puff goes on next. And I'm just going to double check my time and make sure I've got it anywhere from 8 to 10 seconds. I can increase our pressure just a little bit, seeing that I know we can go to a medium firm pressure, and this will be a hot peel. As you can see, it already lifted the carrier for us, I can't talk today, you guys, for us. And now we've got our puff as well as our matte and extremely thin ultra weed. Now you can see once we've removed the carrier that this soft, matte, cloud-like finish has revealed. Now you can also find 18 different colors to choose from anywhere from your standard Roy G. Bibbs, as well as adding in some neons. This product can only be applied once. That means it can only take one hit of the heat press. Otherwise, if you have an uh-oh and you go to take that press back down, it will completely flatten the product. So make sure your puff is applied last and one and done. The puff characteristic of this product works best if you eliminate small cavities. What will happen is that this product will expand and start to close in on those cavities, so you may not get the details that you were thinking you would. Think shapes, bold letters, large elements. It's the best way to get the full effect. Shiny side is actually the adhesive side, which means shiny side up when it goes in the carrier. The matte side is the carrier. So this is what you want to see facing up when you're trying to cut. Dimension as a whole can either be used as a focal point on a garment or just simply used as elements that help give your design a pop. What's really cool about puff is that the puff size and texture actually takes on the texture of your garment. So if your garment is a little bit more dense or coarse, you might actually see more detail actually in the puff characteristic of this product. If you have a really smooth, even thin type of shirt, just know your puff might be a little bit smoother than say what the hoodie we just decorated is. All right, and 5, which is last but not least, just keep in mind what you see as the color of these rolls might actually change once they are on a garment. So if you are curious, if you're trying to match up certain or particular colors, we recommend sampling and testing to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. But just know, like I showed you with the purple, just because it may look black, it's actually a really pretty purple. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you're excited or just as excited about Puff as I am. I cannot wait to get creating with this product. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
When CAD-CUT Puff first launched, it was extremely popular. You guys loved it. Well, guess what? Surprise, we have launched CAD-CUT Puff in both metallic silver and metallic gold. What's up, everyone? Kelly Walters here, and yes, such an exciting moment. We have CAD-CUT Puff metallic gold and metallic silver ready to be decorated onto garments, accessories, apparel, t-shirts. Go out and have fun with it. Right here, we have metallic gold shown with a 2-color application of Ultra Weed metallic silver, giving us some great dimension, different types of sheens when it comes to metallic colors. And you know what? We're still going to get that beautiful raised effect just like we would with standard CAD-CUT Puff. Let's go ahead to the Hotronix Fusion IQ so I can show you just how easy it is. First step is to thread your item or your garment onto your platen. Second is to take your ready to be applied CAD-CUT Puff transfer and just gently lay it on your blank. Now, you have a little bit of control of where you want this. This is a 300-degree application with a medium pressure for 10 seconds. Now, what's different about this to our other puff transfers is that we're going to apply for another 10 seconds once we remove the carrier. This is a cold peel, so we want to let it sit for just a little bit before we remove that carrier. Once your transfer's cooled down, just easily remove the carrier. Before you do the second application, we're going to want to put a cover sheet to make sure that the design and the heating element are protected. Another 10 seconds. and we have a completely puff design. Whether you're decorating for a brand, retail, or school spiritwear, head to the Heat Press for Profit group on Facebook and post all of the designs or creations that you have decorated for your customers. Now, a couple of tips about metallic. Pressure is extremely important, and because this is a two-step application, you want to make sure that you actually reapply a cover sheet to protect your heating element and your garment. Now, if you go and you hit that puff one more time, just remember you will flatten it out. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Happy decorating.
いかがだったでしょうか。文字読んでいただくのは大変だったかもしれませんが、動画ね、見ていただきましたので、使い方は難しくないと思います。ちゃんとハンド切れるね、ブレードのシャープの方で切っていただいてカット取りして、ウィラーでカットしてですね。で、あと使い方を載せて1回プレスするか2回プレスするかということでございます。非常に簡単でございます。迫力出ますよね。こちらなんかね、マント着てバッと切らすとタイガーマンだとなんか遊びたくなっちゃいますけど、こちらも、入荷いたしますので、こちらは、ゴールドにつきましては早くも入荷しておりますが、もう注文を受け付けておりますので、ぜひ、ご検討ください。では本日もご清聴ありがとうございました。